Hey guys, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2019. I am so excited that it is 2019. My book comes out on February 15th. I can't believe I started working on it over a year ago, and I'm so excited for you guys to be able to hold it in your hands and start cooking from it. But since it's the beginning of January and also the beginning of Veganuary, Veganuary is kind of like a challenge that people take part in all over the world where they try and eat vegan for the month of January. So in this video, I am showing you what I as a vegan eat in a day. These are just some typical recipes that I really like making in the winter, especially. They're like warm and comforting, but like all my recipes, they are pretty simple and fairly budget friendly. So I think they will be really good for beginners or people who are trying out vegan foods for the first time. So I hope this video is helpful and I hope you guys enjoy the recipes. Let's get into it. So for breakfast, I wanted to make my favorite oatmeal recipe, and it starts with some berry chia jam. So what I use are these frozen berries, a little bit of water, and a tablespoon or two of chia seeds. And then I cook that all together, let it simmer for a few minutes, and then I let it sit while I cook the oatmeal, and it thickens up into kind of like a runny jam consistency, which is perfect for oatmeal. So for cooking the oatmeal, I just add some quick cooking oats to a pot along with some almond milk and a little bit of cinnamon, and then I cook that on medium heat for a couple minutes until it thickens, and I stir that just to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom, but it really only takes a couple minutes. And then I just put that into a bowl and I put the jam on top. And then my favorite part of this breakfast is the chocolate hazelnut butter. So the brand I use is called Nutiva, but if you want to make your own, I will link a recipe to a delicious vegan kind of like Nutella. So I really recommend either buying some or making some because it's amazing. So for lunch, I decided to make my favorite new recipe that I came up with over Christmas break. So it is a one-pot mac and cheese, and all you want to do is add your macaroni and water to a pot, followed by the Dijon mustard, salt, and garlic powder, and then give that a really good stir. I love that this is a one-pot recipe because as the pasta cooks, the Dijon and garlic and salt actually get like infused in the pasta, and it makes the actual noodles taste amazing. So you just want to turn that on high heat and bring it to a boil, and then you want to make the sauce. So the sauce is tahini, almond milk or soy milk or another type of non-dairy milk if you want, some lemon juice, and nutritional yeast, and then you just stir that all together until it's all combined. So then while the pasta is cooking, you just want to stir it every once in a while, and then you'll see as it cooks, it takes about 10 minutes. The water will slowly absorb into the pasta, and then when it's almost all absorbed like this, I just turn the heat down to medium and then add the sauce. It will look soupy for a few minutes before it starts thickening, but the tahini is what really makes this nice and thick, so you don't want to sub out the tahini for anything. That's kind of like an essential part of this. But basically you're just going to cook it on medium heat until it thickens, and then once the sauce is almost all thickened, you can add in your vegan cheese, and I'm just using the Daya cheddar block that I shredded in a cheese grater. So as you can see, once that starts melting, it gets the most creamy, thick mac and cheese consistency. Honestly, this is the best tasting mac and cheese I've ever made, and also the most realistic or similar to regular mac and cheese. I've actually given this to people who aren't vegan and they fully enjoyed it. So I know you guys are going to love this recipe, and I just finish it off with a little bit of cracked black pepper. For dinner, I made one of my super quick go-to recipes, which is a rice bowl with a veggie burger patty. So I just put a veggie burger patty in a frying pan on medium heat, and then I added in some bell peppers and just cooked that for a few minutes per side. I also added in some bok choy, and then once the vegetables were done cooking, I just took them out of the pan because they only take a couple minutes. And then I added some sweet chili sauce to the veggie burger patty and cooked that for a few minutes. While you're doing this, if you're using quick cooking rice, then the rice should be done. So I just drained that and added the rice to a bowl. This is brown rice, by the way, but you can use any rice, of course, or quinoa. Quinoa would be good too. And then I added in the vegetables and the veggie burger patty. So all in all, this took about 10 minutes, and it's just such a delicious recipe with a little drizzle of soy sauce, and it's just so quick and so nutritious. So I hope you guys enjoy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the recipes. If you make any of them, make sure to take a photo and tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I am at itslivb on both. If you guys are interested in checking out my cookbook, you can go to itslivb.com/cookbook, or the link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.